problem. It's not a criminal problem. So if you want to get some coke, go to a doctor, get a prescription. And if you're an addict, you'll have to register. Then we'll have your name down as an addict. Now we can help you. But the way we do it, we catch you, we throw you in jail because you had some marijuana. You learn how to be a real criminal because you're not now. Then you come back out, and so you now can feed your habit because you've got the criminal skills to raise the money.
And so tax the drugs? Would that be part of it?
Why tax the drugs? Just treat them like anything else. Here, I've got some pain pills in my pocket because I have a problem. So should we tax that pain pill extra because it's a pain pill? It's a drug. That's what it is. Let me repeat. Addiction is a public health problem. It is not a criminal problem, and government policy criminalizes it, and that's the problem we have in the inner cities and with the poor.
Well, aren't you worried about people increasing addictions if it's easier to get?
Right. Well, we said that's exactly what they told us about alcohol. Are you worried about getting more alcoholics? Well, that's a question.
Right.
Answer that, and then you answer the other question.
Yeah.
Here, alcohol is more addictive than is marijuana. Okay? So why should people go to jail for marijuana when they don't go to jail for getting whiskey and alcohol? It's a stupid policy.
Why do you think people are so?
They're gutless. Well, no, the leadership. The leadership's not telling the truth to the American people. They're gutless, and it's a third rail. I got to tell you, I don't mind walking on the third rail because the American people need to know the truth that this is damaging the inner city, and the people who are damaged most are the African Americans. 70% of the people in jail are African Americans, and most of it is for drugs. And so I can't tell you how terrible it is. And so the fear, oh my God, it's going to get worse. It is worse. It is worse. Just look around. Walk the streets of the inner city and you see how bad it is. And we don't have the money to focus on solutions for the very simple reason that we're blowing it on a war that makes no sense. $50 to $70 billion a year. And we destabilize the countries like Mexico, Guatemala, Bolivia, Colombia, Afghanistan, you name it. The FBI was bringing it in during the Vietnam War. My God. And you're telling me we got a problem? Yeah, we got a problem in stupidity at the highest level of government. And until somebody starts telling the American people the truth and looking for solutions that mean something, you're going to see this continue. And the reason why I was stressing it here, I'm speaking to the African American leadership in this forum. They need to stand up and own up to the problem that their people are most damaged by this war on drugs. The most damaged. And if they don't stand up and fight for their own people, shame on them.
Thank you, Senator. Nice to meet you.
So I guess this is to say you're the most liberal Democratic candidate.
Well, that's not liberal, that's just common sense.
Common sense.
Just common sense.
Okay, and could you expound